Hey brother, what's going on? Today I'm going to be sharing with you the one secret for growing and hitting your goals, especially your reboot and recovery goals in 2021. Now here's a crazy statistic for you. 92% of people that set New Year's resolutions quit or don't hit that goal. And an even crazier statistic is that 80% of people who set New Year's resolutions have given up on that goal, whether it's a financial, professional, health, weight loss, changing habits, addiction, whatever it is. 80% of those people have given up on that goal by February. And so I wanted to jump in here today and share something that I've been talking to with our inner circle at Porn Reboot. And these things have been a major difference maker for our careers, for our businesses, our clients, and a major difference maker for me, myself. Now, all the years where I've grown in my reboot, in my health, in my income, where I've grown my businesses, one year over the next, I have applied this one thing. Now, in your life, whether it's your recovery goal, your health goals, or you want to date quality women, you want to have a better relationship with your wife, you want to scale your business, you want to increase your sales percentage, you want to get promoted in your career, this one thing will make such a difference that you will not be the same person from one year to the next. Now, we've all been the same person year after year. I've been that person as well. See, back in the day, right, by February, I had all the right intentions, and then I'd give up on myself. I'd fall right back to my old habits. I felt defeated. I felt stuck, and I was doing the same shit that I said I wasn't going to do from the year before. But I was still exactly where I left off. And I want to share with you that one major difference so that you don't have to be that person in 2021 that has the same thing happening one year after the other. And that major difference, that shift, is treating the first week of December like it's the first week of January. Those first few days of December, you got to treat them like the first few days of January. You want to treat today like the ball dropped last night, like the fireworks have gone off, and this is your new year, because this is your new year. Because ask yourself this question: if today really was January 2nd or the 5th or whatever, what would your attitude and intensity be towards your goals that you have for the new year? You would feel like, I got to get things going. I've got to get my reboot program, my relapse prevention plan in place. I've got to get to work. Like, oh my God, I don't have clarity on what those goals are. You would feel a sense of urgency to get things going. And I found myself over the years, and for many of my clients, that when you treat those first few days of December like it's the first few days of January, it makes all the difference in the world. And I'm going to share with you real quick the reasons why. So don't go anywhere, okay? So there are 4 reasons why treating the first few days of December like the first few days of January are going to change your year. Are you ready? Number 1 is that as human beings, and tell me if you agree with this in the comment section, right? As human beings, we do not like to feel like we are behind. When we feel like we're not on track for our goals, we get discouraged, we feel defeated, we feel less than capable, and most dangerously, we are more likely to give up. We give up when we don't feel like we're on track. How many times have you been that person where you don't feel like you're on track for a goal and you take yourself out of the game, right? So the problem is when you start your goal during the first few days of January, let's be honest, all right? That actually means that you start like on the 5th, on the 7th, or the 11th, or even the 12th, because of the hangover, because of that New Year's celebration, because of the holiday. And whenever you get back to work, that's when you actually start, right? So hit the like button, give me a thumbs up if you agree with that, okay? So you're already setting yourself up for failure because you're purposely starting your goal from behind, because you feel like the new year has started already, and logically you know that that the calendar year has started, but emotionally you already feel behind. But you can eliminate all of that by treating the new year like it started today, because then you wake up on January 1st feeling like you're actually ahead of the game. Again, Number one is that you're working against that human tendency of not liking to feel behind on our goals. And you can actually position yourself and set yourself up for success and feel like you are ahead of the curve by treating January 1st, 2nd, 3rd like it's January 1st, 2nd, 3rd, all right? December 1st, 2nd, 3rd like it's January 1st, 2nd, 3rd. And that's the first reason. The second reason is because anything worthwhile, right? Anything that's worthwhile requires a certain level of preparation. Think about the things you take really seriously, things that you have a lot of stake in, whether it's a pitch to investors, a business presentation, tryouts for your sports team when you were in high school or college, whether it's an interview, with your dream job, whether it was taking the SATs, whether it was a big talk that you're giving to your team at a meeting, whatever it is, all right? What kind of preparation do you put in for the stuff that really matters to you, right? You do mock interviews, you practice your presentation or your pitch, you do pre-SATs, right? You start preparing for your tryouts 30 days in advance, you start running extra miles, you start practicing outside, maybe you even get a coach. Whatever you got going on, you prepare ahead of time. But yet your life, your one precious life that we get, because you're only going to get one 2021, you wait till January 1st and you claim that you have all these big goals, right? You want so much for next year. You talk a big game, but look at how you're preparing for those goals. You're treating the preparation for your next vacation with more intensity and more preparation than your biggest goals, your health, your family, your business, your reboot, whatever it is. So the second reason is why you want to treat the first few days of December like January is because it will give you time to prepare, all right? The third thing is that it allows you to work out unexpected issues that might come up. It allows you to work out those issues because we get all of December as a test run for the big game, for January 1st. So you don't have to be perfect then. It minimizes that need, that urge to be perfect. So let's talk about your porn or masturbation addiction recovery plan, for example. When you start on January 1st, if by January 8th, you feel like you've missed your morning routine twice, you didn't practice a coping strategy the right way, or you had a slip that you really didn't plan for, and now you're beating yourself up, it's normally in those moments that you start to tell yourself, you know what? I can't do this, right? I don't know why I can't keep it going. I'm so stressed starting the new year. And you start slowly taking yourself out of the game because you felt like you had to be perfect. But if you start now, you can make those adjustments. You can work through those unexpected issues. You can have a couple of days off because you're just warming up in December. This making sense? You're preparing in preparation for the big game, for the real January 1st, the real start to the new year. And so that's the reason. Reason number 3, right, is so that you can work out the unexpected issues and eliminate the need to be perfect while going after growth. The reality, my brother, is that nobody can be really perfect, especially when trying to transform or grow into a new, better transformed version of yourself. You need to give yourself that compassion, that leeway, that space to make mistakes. But when you start on January 2nd, January 3rd, January 9th, and you feel behind already, and then you tell yourself that you've got to be perfect, you are literally setting yourself up for failure, whether it's in your reboot, your business, your growth, your health, your wealth, or your relationship. Whatever you got going on, you're literally setting yourself up for failure. So once again, number 1 is because we as human beings do not like to feel that we are behind on our goals. Number 2, it gives us time for preparation. Number 3, we can work out all those unexpected issues. And lastly, number 4, by treating the first few days of December like it's the first few days of January with the same type of urgency, the same type of intensity, you build confidence from momentum. Right? So there's a quote that says, momentum is a leader's best friend. So you get December to build momentum. And then ask yourself, how do I want to feel this year on January 1st? Right? Do I want to feel like, you know what, now I got to get things started, or now I even have to start planning out, even have to figure out the plan of what I'm going to do, and then I might even be behind. Or do you want to wake up on January 1st with momentum, with confidence, with preparation behind you, with all the issues worked out, with this confidence that you maybe have never experienced before to kick off the new year? That all you got to do is just keep the ball rolling, right? At that point, that's all you got to do. Just feed the coals in the fire. You already have this certainty. You already have this momentum that, you have no doubt that you're going to hit your goals with your reboot, with your relationship, with your health, with your business, and with your career in 2021. So if you are serious about making this year different than maybe last year or all of the last 3 to 5 years, and you are committed, you're done just talking about quitting porn, visiting massage parlors, escorts, quitting chat sites, visiting apps that cause you shame, being more focused on your goals, getting more intimate in your relationships, or you're done just talking about increasing your income, starting a side business, scaling your organization, the secret, but not so secret key to making that happen is making the decision, drawing a line in the sand today, in December, like it's already the start of the new year. And so if you're serious about ending your out of control behavior with porn, sex, or masturbation, but you feel stuck or you feel like you're working against negative momentum, like you've been running in quicksand, right? You're trying so hard, but not getting where you really want to be. And you know you're committed to that growth. You just want certainty in your strategy. You need coaching with your mindset, or you need accountability around these ideas. The Porn Reboot Intensive and Implementation Program within Elevated Recovery might just be the right fit for you. Now, we take clients by application only. So if it's not the right fit for you, no hard feelings, okay? But if you hear this and you're like, you know what, I've got to start now. It's the end of 2020. And if I don't get support, I know I won't take it seriously. So if you're watching this on Facebook, shoot me a message. Just say, hey man, what's up? I watched your video, or just send me the numbers, 2020. Just message me, right? Now this call isn't anything serious. It's very easy. There's no funny sales pitch at the end. I'll send you a couple of things with some information, a quick application page, and then we can chat to see if it's a fit for you or not. Again, everything is by application only. I don't do courses. I work and mentor everyone directly. But most importantly, whether you work with us or not, whatever your thing, that thing that you're trying to do to make sure that you grow in 2021, the key, brother, is to start today. Now, if you're serious about starting today, drop in the comments, say, I'm ready. If you're like, I'm not going to wait until January 1st this year, right? I'm going to draw a line in the sand and get this thing going now. In the comments, type, I'm ready. And you're going to make 2021 your best year yet. Have a great week, brother.